Before you have to do.
Welcome to Canyon Creek Real Estate. My name is Exodes Scapularis, but you can call me Mr. Deertix. How can I help you?
Nice to meet you, Mr. Deertix. My name is Sobug, but you can call me So for short. I just moved to Canyon Creek, and I was hoping that you could help me find my new home.
Well, So, you've come to the right place. Here at Canyon Creek, we pride ourselves in our ability to find houses for our fellow invertebrates. First on our list of homes is the big leaf maple, known as Acer macrophyllum. I'd ask you to draw your attention to the 5-lobed maple leaves, a distinct characteristic to the big leaf maple. These leaves can grow from 15 to 30 centimeters across. Second, we have the red alder, known as Alnus rubra. Notice the alder's leaves. They alternate and are oval-shaped, with pointed tips ranging from 5 to 15 centimeters in length.
Mister.
Third is the Oregon ash, otherwise known as Fraxinus latifolia. The Oregon ash can be recognized by its leaves, which are opposite in arrangement and compounded with 5 to 7 leaflets on each twig. Leaves are oval in shape and are olive-colored above and pale and woolly below.
I'm Mr. Deertix.
Fourth is the English holly, known as Ilex aquifolium. The English holly can be identified via its distinct pointy leaves, which are thick and dark green in color.
Mr. D.
And finally, we have the western red cedar, Thuya placata. Pay special attention to the western red cedar's leaves, which are scale-like, concealing the twigs.
Actually, I was hoping for an aquatic environment.
Well, why didn't you say something earlier? Fortunately, I have the perfect place in mind. Behold, Canyon Creek. My assistant will show you to Canyon Creek. Sally!
Of course, Mr. Deertix. Right this way.
Transition.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sally Spider, and this is Canyon Creek.
Love it.
Splendid. Well, if you'll just follow me back to the office, we can start some papers.
Wait!
What's the matter? Is something wrong?
What's the pH?
What's the big deal about pH?
Allow me to explain. In the fall of 2017, 4 individuals at the Bio 342 lab at UBC were tasked with surveying the pH in Canyon Creek. They formulated 2 hypotheses relating to their salmon experiment analyzing soil pH at Canyon Creek. Their null hypothesis was that there was no difference between the pH of the soil in Canyon Creek and the pH of the soil in Salish Creek, therefore having no effect on the salmon population. Their alternate hypothesis was that the pH of the soil in Canyon Creek is different from Salish Creek, therefore having an effect on the salmon population. Following their statistical analyses, they saw that the average pHs between the 2 creeks were very similar, as well as their standard deviation values. This graph shows the average pH of the 2 creeks with 95% confidence error bars. After completing a t-test, they found that the p-value was greater than their value from their t-test. Therefore, they accepted their null hypothesis, that because there was no difference between the 2 means, there would be no differing effect on the salmon populations in the Canyon and Salish creeks due to soil pH. In an attempt to understand the potential impact of pH on salmon and the ecosystem, the 4 did a bit of research. They found that variations in the pH levels of soil in a given region can cause changes to the salmon populations that reside there. The addition and subtraction of various environmental factors, including cations and anions, plays a large role in plant nutrient availability. Sharpley 828. A study conducted by Scott Hitch and Peter Rand examined the speed of sockeye salmon and found that although males swim faster, females are able to energetically travel longer distances. 1829. When living in low pH environments for a long period of time, Pacific sockeye salmon generally have increased mortality rates and large amounts of organismal stress. Kennedy and Picard, 1135. Coupling this information together, they found that pH has an effect on the movement of salmon, their overall health, and their role in our ecosystem.
So are you going to buy the house?